From WMHS, this is Monticello Today with Michael Comer and Lauren Drake, live from the studio at Monticello High School.
Good morning and welcome to Monticello Today on a Friday morning. I'm Michael.
And I'm Lauren. Turner time is coming up in just a little bit, but first we have a few very important announcements to cover.
That's right. First, we want to mention that if you are signed up to take a dual enrollment class next year, you must see Miss Neal in P105 by Monday to sign up for VPT testing. Without taking the VPT test, you cannot take the dual enrollment class that you are signed up for. And in order to take the VPT test, you must also complete the PVCC online application. Monday is the final deadline. If you miss it, you cannot take that dual enrollment class that you hope to take.
The Poetry Slam is taking place in the library all day today. Open mic during your lunch period, or come all day with your teacher. You can perform an original rap, song, or poem, or read a famous poem from the library's extensive collection.
And JMU will stop by on Monday at 9:45 in the Forum. Sign up in P105 by the end of the day today if you wish to attend. And for all the seniors who received a scholarship from a college or private university, please let Mr. Southall know so that it can be included in the Senior Awards Night.
Also, we want to remind you that the cheer clinic is tomorrow from 9 to 1:30. See Miss Price Thomas or any varsity cheerleader for more information.
And if you want a German Honor Society cord to wear at graduation, you need to see Jake Wren by the end of the day today.
All right, that was all we had for you today. It's Turner time.
It's Turner time, Dr. Turner time. Fridays go great when you watch Turner time. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Dr. Turner, MHS, let's go. It's Turner time, Dr. Turner time. Fridays go great when you watch Turner time. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Dr. Turner, MHS, let's go.
Hey, good morning, Monticello. This is Dr. Turner. Welcome back to another episode. Hey, look, today I want you all to pay attention to this video clip. I actually had an opportunity to go down to Mr. Faraball's room and participate in an experiment. Well, I guess there were a couple of them. And this is important to me for the simple fact that the most important thing that should happen in any school is learning and instruction. And I really like the fact that being down there with Mr. Faraball and watching the experiment and being a part of it, that really gets at the heart of when students are doing experiments, it's about being an active learner. So that's one of the things that we really want to focus on here at Monticello, is making sure that we put instruction first, that we put learning first. And this was just a little fun that I had down in the chemistry room with Mr. Faraball and some of his students. So we're going to go ahead and roll to the video. As you all know, Mr. Faraball is a science teacher here at Monticello High School. So I'm going to be working with Mr. Faraball this morning, and hopefully I won't blow anything up.
Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to, safety first, put on our glasses. And this first experiment is not going to require safety glasses. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this, and then you can decide if you want to do this or not. Now, to do this demonstration properly, I'm only going to do this once. So I want to just send the safety message to all of you all who are watching that you should not continue to breathe helium over and over again, because there are serious health side effects for that. So trained professional, don't try this at home, but I'm going to show you helium, which is about 7 times less dense than air.
So obviously, because helium is roughly about 7 times less dense than air, it makes my voice sound different. Now,
if I continue to breathe in normal air, my voice begins to come back to normal. So, my next question is, Dr. Turner, do you want to breathe in either one of these gases?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
Okay, you want to go high or do you want to go low?
High.
You want to go high? Okay, all right. All right. And then.
like this.
Exactly. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. Another big breath. Blow your air out and then just breathe in. And then talk to the audience.
Well, I wonder how I sound.
I don't want to get lightheaded.
I've seen this done before. I've never done it. This is.
Okay, now we're going to move on to a new demonstration. Okay, so our next demonstration involves two gases. The orange balloon is helium, so we just talked about that. The yellow balloon is hydrogen. Now, I'm going to demonstrate what's going to happen. I'm going to light this splint. I'm going to just put the flame right here, and we're going to see if there's any difference between hydrogen and helium. So I'll do this one, and then you can do that one.
Okay.
All you're going to do is just kind of put the flame right next to that. So helium is, in this orange balloon, a pretty stable gas, pretty unreactive. So when I do this, well, the balloon pops, but nothing else really happens. So now I'm going to go ahead and light this, and then you hold the other end, and then check out hydrogen. I'm going to stand back.
All right. Now keep in mind, don't play with fire.
So, obviously a different result.
Golly, Mr. Barrelball. You do that all the time,
Just make sure that's a normal racquetball, all right?
Okay.
Now I'm going to put one in the liquid nitrogen, and we'll leave one out for comparison. The racquetball should be getting pretty cold. So I think this probably is frozen enough. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this out carefully and throw it up, and we'll see if it now does something different.
Golly.
So I guess our racquetball, you can pick up those pieces. Our racquetball is pretty much frozen, but it's going to warm up. When it warms up, it'll be just as elastic and rubbery as the original one. Okay, so now comes the part you get to help out with this. This is going to be some half and half cream.
All right.
Now just pour that slowly into our liquid nitrogen.
The whole bottle.
The whole thing. And I'll go ahead and I'm going to add some vanilla. All right. Poke around in there. See how we're doing. I think most of that liquid nitrogen has evaporated. And that's interesting about the liquid nitrogen. The liquid nitrogen is a cold liquid, but it's boiling at the same time, which is kind of weird. How can something be cold and boiling at the same time? The idea is that normally nitrogen is a gas. And the temperature in the room right now is a whole lot warmer than minus 200 degrees Celsius. So the moment it hits the room, it just starts evaporating. So if I were to spill some on the table, it just evaporates away. So that's a really cold liquid. All right, so then the question is our ice cream good enough to eat here? Let's just kind of stir it up a little bit, and then I'll get you to sample some and see if it tastes very good. It's like Dippin' Dots, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so. All right. So not the same as the kind of ice cream you might have, but we'll go ahead and just take a little piece. All right. Tell me what you think. Is your tongue frozen to your mouth?
Yes, ice cream. Golly.
Well, those are our science experiments for today, so thanks for coming.
Mr. Farrell, I thank you for all the creative things you do down here in this room.
I appreciate it.
Instruction is the most important thing that we do here at school. Instruction should be the most important activity at any school. And what's so neat about experiments is it actually allows the students to get up and move, to make, create, to actually be involved with creating the learning experience. Okay, Mustangs, welcome back. Yeah, that was just a little clip. I know that was somewhat funny. Mr. Faribault is something else in his experiments, but again, the real take on that is that when young people are in science class and able to participate in experiments, it does make the learning more realistic. They get a chance to participate. They're active, and in many ways, at times, they're making or creating what they are learning about. So I thought that was something that was fabulous. So again, thanks to Mr. Faribault and the young people in that classrooms. And I want to end with this. I'm really big on student leadership, and because of that, I really like to see young people come out for the SCA. The SCA here, they're involved with a lot of different activities, prom, all kinds of things. I really want the young people to try to come out for SCA. I want you to see Miss Mead. I want you to fill out an application. I want you to get involved. I want you to be a part of SCA. come next year. So please, by I think it's May 8th, please see Miss Mead for an application for FCA. I really need you to be a student leader here at Monticello High School. And with that, that's it for me. Have a great Friday. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you here on Monday.